I think everybody got value. Everybody won. Milwaukee, Phoenix, Portland. And Damian Lillard won too. He just doesn't know it yet. So let's talk about Milwaukee. Listen, massive size. Portis, Giannis, Brook Lopez, rim protection. You need that with Dame. He's not a good defender and he's small. This is a team that has a fortress in front of the rim. Giannis now does not have to control the ball as much. It gives them a great late game score. Giannis sometimes can get worn out. In the playoffs, wasn't necessarily great in the fourth. They call it Dame time. His money quarter is the fourth. He is great for Milwaukee. He is great for Milwaukee. He is a fourth quarter closer. Giannis does so much on both ends, handles the ball, defends. I think sometimes in the playoffs, it feels like he's worn down and attacked. I love this for Milwaukee, and this morning they are NBA title favorites. Love it. How about Phoenix? Phoenix has their guys. They got Durant. They got Booker, Bradley Beal. What did they need? Two things. Bench scoring. They got it with Grayson Allen, 10, 11 a game. And they also needed upgraded chemistry. DeAndre Ayton's talented, but he never gets looks. You got three bona fide scoring stars. He never gets looks. So Phoenix gets a chemistry upgrade and bench scoring. Great for them. And what does Portland get? Picks, because they're all about the future. They also get a very good player. I'm a huge fan of Drew Holiday. And they get DeAndre Ayton, who will get more organic looks, will be a happier player in Portland. There's no Durant on this team. There's no Devin Booker on this team yet, or Bradley Beal. He didn't get looks in Phoenix. He'll get looks in Portland. Not as many maybe as he loves, but he'll be a happier player. He's an athletic big, runs the floor. So years 1 and 2, I think everybody won the trade, but they won it in different timelines. For the first 2 years, Milwaukee and Phoenix, real title contenders, won this trade. But Dame's wearing down, right? So, and Giannis now got hurt recently. And Phoenix, Durant injuries, Bradley Beal, a lot of wear on the tires. The first 2 years of this trade were won by Milwaukee and Phoenix. Years 3 through 12 are won by the Blazers. Assets, future, and watch out when they hit. They're not there yet. They're not a title team yet. But watch out. They are going to be like an Oklahoma City. Like, they're sneaky good now, and nobody's going to want to play them in about 3 years. And that was Oklahoma City about 3 years ago. Now they're getting better. I think Portland, years 3 through 10, won this trade. So now it's the Damian Lillard component. What a bummer. He ain't get go where he wants. This happens a lot in life. You don't get a job. You get what you perceive as a second job, right? Your safety college. You wanted to get into Princeton, but you ended up going to Holy Cross, and you're like, wow, Holy Cross was a way better fit. Damian's a poor defender, and he's small. Milwaukee's the biggest team in the league. Even if Brook Lopez is in foul trouble, there's Portis and Giannis. Giannis is injured. There's Lopez and Portis. If Bam gets hurt in Miami, it's often injured Jimmy Butler. Like, there is depth of size and depth of scoring. Middleton can give you 24. Giannis can give you 34. Lopez can give you 22. There's a lot of depth of size and scoring in Milwaukee. Dame's going to be the guy late in games. But they have more ability to protect the rim. Both are good defensive teams, Miami and Milwaukee, and Miami's where Dame wanted to go. But Milwaukee's got more size and more depth of size, and he'll get the ball late. Jimmy Butler is great. Jimmy Butler's playing 59 games a year now. Last 5 years, that's what he plays. Because he plays hard, and he gets banged up, and he's not a giant player. So there are going to be a lot of nights, it's just Dame and Bam. And that's what it is. Chris Middleton gets hurt, it's still Giannis, better than anybody Miami has. Giannis is better than any Miami Heat player. He's better than Bam, he's better than Jimmy Butler, and Lopez, or a Middleton. So the depth of size. Also, Dame went to college at Weber State and played in Portland. Miami is brash, loud, spotlight expectations. Milwaukee's an underrated city to live in. Had friends been there, they love it. It's a great organization. It's under the radar. Weber State, Portland, Milwaukee. Today, the Bucs are the favorite to win the championship. They may have been in Miami, but the expectations in Miami is with Pat Riley and Spoelstra, you got to win. This is what they do. It's the Miami Heat. They win championships. Milwaukee is like, this will be cool. I think they're going to win a championship. This whole Jet situation's a mess. And I've been on the side of, listen, Aaron's coming back. I hear about this guy replacing Zach Wilson. You might as well just stay with Zach Wilson. Then this rumor came out. Ryan Tannehill, Titans quarterback to the Jets. Now, that's interesting. Here's why. I didn't buy Kirk Cousins. Why? Because he shrinks, and New York is a pressure cooker. Okay? That's not what Kirk Cousins is. Kirk Cousins is 1 o'clock window Kirk. All right? That's what he is. It's been established. Don't argue. Right? Like, we all know he's 1 o'clock window. It's not a late game. He's not window. He's not pressure. New York City is pressure. Plus, it's a bad O-line, a bad pass-blocking O-line. Kirk Cousins isn't hyper-athletic. Bad O-line, Kirk Cousins pressure, give me a break. Carson Wentz. Well, I push back on that for 2 reasons. One, the Jets already have a mobile, strong-arm quarterback with locker room issues. Isn't that Carson Wentz's label? Arm, moves well. Not sure he got along with anybody in Philadelphia, and they didn't exactly love him in Indy. Ryan Tannehill is different. First, he was a college receiver. Big, strong, and athletic. He can deal with a shaky pass-blocking line. He may be semi-limited, but he doesn't shrink in big games. He's just not great. If he gets beat by a Brady or beat by Mahomes, it's because he's not as good. Kirk Cousins shrinks in spots. I don't think Tannehill does. He just is what he is. And go back to Tannehill when Tennessee was the number 1 seed. J-Mac's going to hate this. What was Tennessee? Defensive head coach. Great defense. 1-star receiver. A strong run game. And a shaky pass-blocking offensive line. They could run block. They didn't pass block well. What are the Jets? Defensive coach, great defense, run game. Can run block okay, bad pass blocking O-line, 1-star receiver. It's the same team. Now, you may not like Vrabel, or you may not like Saleh as much as Vrabel. It's the same roster. You can run it. You can defend. Most of your talent's on defense. They don't pass block well. They can run block pretty well. 1-star receiver. This works. This makes sense. Tennessee has got to give these young quarterbacks a look. Whether they can play or not, let them play. It's not a Super Bowl team. Vrabel's not going to get fired. Saleh, J-Mac thinks could. I don't, but could. So my takeaway is the Kirk Cousins thing never worked. Shaky pass blocking line with Kirk Cousins, pressure cooker New York, that's not going to work. Carson Wentz is just a bigger version of Zach Wilson, kind of. Tannehill's different. Strong, athletic. Go look at his Tennessee success. 5 or 6 of the exact same components of the Jets. A lot of doubters on Ryan Tannehill in Miami. Goes to Tennessee. They're a number 1 seed. They win their division from time to time. A lot of doubters on Tannehill. 3rd choice goes to the Jets. You don't think Tannehill, that defense, that run game, star receiver? Come on, Tannehill played at a major college program. He played in high spotlight Miami. I think he could handle New York. I think he could overcome a bad pass blocking O-line. He became a number 1 seed in Tennessee. Look it up. They could run block, couldn't pass block. Is Vrabel better than Saleh? That's the perception. We don't know that much about Saleh. Hadn't got the quarterback right yet. He's had 1 series with Aaron Rodgers in a game. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.